Hey guys, welcome to Sippin' and Spillin'. Sid here from 3 Mississippi. Today, I'm working on that front porch swing that Mike got me for Christmas. I just whipped it all on out of the box. We're having a nice, sunny, not too cool day at all. I think it's in the high 50s right now, and it feels actually warmer than that in the sun. In the shade, it feels a lot colder than that. But I was able to swing by the hardware store yesterday and pick out a stain that I liked and some weather seal stuff to go on top of it to help it really kind of stay. Obviously you can see it's in pieces here behind me, so I will have to still assemble it, but I figured it'd be easier to stain it first so I can flip it over, let it dry, do all that fun stuff. And then I'm hoping I have time to get it all done before I have to leave to go pick up Frankie from FFA and run some errands and all that good stuff. And I think I can get it done in time before I have to leave, hopefully. And I actually I have to run back by the post office. I hadn't been to the post office, or I should say I hadn't been by our post box in a while. And just because when I was up there, I was either in a hurry, didn't have time to stop by. As far as I knew, there wasn't anything like pressing waiting there for me. So I wasn't like, oh yeah, I need to stop by there. Usually if somebody sends us something, they'll send me an email like, hey, make sure you check your PO box. I'm sending something or whatever. A bunch of you had sent some Christmas cards. So I feel really bad because here we are like a month later and I'm just now getting them because every time I was up there, it was either after the post office was closed or I was like beating feet to go pick up Frankie or to go, I had to be somewhere, I had an appointment or whatever. So, so my apologies. I don't want you all to think that those of you that sent those Christmas cards, I haven't even opened them yet because I was waiting until Mike and I could sit down together and do it. So maybe this evening we'll have a chance to do that. But thank you for taking the time and doing that. I used to be really adamant about doing, our Christmas cards and stuff. And after my dad died, I only did like one more year of Christmas cards, maybe two. And I just didn't, I don't know, I guess I kind of lost the spirit of doing them after that, I guess you could say. And it just wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't as fun anymore. And so I enjoyed getting Christmas cards, and we used to do some really fun ones, really fun pictures and fun little sayings and things. And I just kind of stopped doing them. But oh, this is really dark, like my soul. Gotta mix it up. Mix it up, buttercup. I did get I think it's dark walnut, I think is what this one was called. So hopefully I like it. I know they say to do like a test piece, which I guess my stir stick will kind of be a little bit of a test piece. It's supposed to be semi-translucent, but I did want it dark. The other ones were really, I don't know, kind of wimpy looking. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm not loving it as much. A little late now, huh? Oh well. We're still gonna use it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be a thing. So we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. We'll start maybe on one of the smaller pieces. I don't even know where this piece actually goes, but I would imagine it's a little less conspicuous wherever it may be. I think once it dries too, it won't be so bad. We'll see. I actually kind of like it. It's not so bad. I think once it dries, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. These little, I mean, I don't know. This might have been I probably got too big a thing. Whenever I've used stain before, True Stain, it's always been on, what do you call it? On a fence or on, what's the word I'm looking for? Either on a fence or, what's the other thing I used it on? Fence or fill in the blank. My brain just went blank. My hamster fell off the wheel. It happens sometimes. I think that's gonna look nice. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It is soaking it right up though. Right up. It's thirsty wood for sure. In fact, now I'm wondering that the clear coat that I got to go over it, which I got like a satin finish, like a more of a matte finish for it, because I don't like the shiny, glossy finishes on the wood as much. We'll see. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. I don't know. What do you guys? You guys tell me what you think in the comments. It doesn't. I don't know if in the sun, if you can see as well. Probably looks really dark in the sun, but I think it's going to lighten up once this finishes kind of soaking it. Because you can kind of see here where it's sort of supposed to be semi-translucent. So we'll see. We'll see here. We're just gonna keep living the dream. Keep working it. There's actually a little bee over here. Not a honeybee, unfortunately. That's like one of those, I don't know, it's like a fake bee, like a sand bee, but not like a meat bee or not like a gonna hurt me bee. But just one of those annoying little kind of fly bees. I don't know. So that's not too bad. Yeah, this one, some of it's kind of, yeah, this is kind of more translucent on this one. See, I like it better on that one. That one came out more just, I guess it's just the way that piece of wood was. But that's why wood is wood, right? Some of it comes out differently than other pieces. So, but I think I'm definitely only going to have to do, color-wise, I think I'm only going to want to do one coat. So I may have to get more of that clear coat to put on it to really seal it well before I can kind of assemble it and put it all together. Because I like to see the grain of the wood, but I do like the darker stain. So that's not too bad. I'm kind of digging it. I don't know, that might be kind of boring for you guys to watch me do this, but these are the kind of projects that I really like to do. I do enjoy the, oh, I didn't do the inside tips. Not that these are going to be visible, but it's still going to protect, you know, the wood a bit if, you know, water were to seep in there, and the moisture, with it being as humid as it is here, you know, try to protect as much of everything as you can from the moisture. I'm gonna have a lot of stain left over. That's okay though. I do have a birdhouse, which maybe I should have started with the birdhouse, guys. But just to see if I liked the color. But you're kind of committed, you know, when you buy a thing of stain, you're sort of committed to it, you know, because it's not like you can return it once you open it. And honestly, the color on the front of this looks nothing like the color it is right now. So it is what it is. Although I will say the box is making a wonderful little area for me to do this. I should have probably rolled up my sleeve a bit better before I did my jazz hands and started this whole evolution, but it's all right. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So anyway, I'm probably gonna cut this one short because I do need to film a little bit of this for Friday's video, because a little bit of this is gonna go in there. But yeah, guys, just kind of gonna plug away on this today and run some errands. And we had, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, we did have the guy come out and look at the chest freezer. He was able to get it running. What's wrong with it is the thermostat is broken, it's kaput. So he's going to try to locate another thermostat for that will work, and see if it's worth the cost of the new thermostat and replacing it, and you know, his labor to do that. But he was able to bypass the thermostat and get it working like kind of temporarily, but it's not like a permanent fix, he said. So I guess we'll see what happens with that, hopefully in the next week or so. But I think Mike's still leaning towards just buying a new freezer. He just wants to buy new stuff, I think is what he wants to do. But that's fine. You know, it is what it is, right? I do think my gardenia bushes are going to be confused again. you know, we had that freeze and then everything got sunny, and all of my spring plants, like my little daffodils, are starting to pop up. My little spring plants underneath my window here are starting to pop up. My gardenia bushes are starting to come in green already, and I know we're not done with winter. So I think we're gonna have some problems again with some of our plants not blooming properly this year, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you as always. Uh, oh yeah, tonight, Wednesday night, hang out with us tonight, live, Wednesday night live, family night, 6 p.m. Um, Central Standard Time. We will see you. Until then, stay blessed and safety's off.